Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Sakti. Today I'm gonna talk about my experience with two of the popular Wi-Fi 6 mesh systems. One is the Nighthawk AX1800 MK63 and the other one is the Deco X20 by TP-Link. For the past 2 years, I've been using this Hitron Coda modem slash router that was provided to me by my internet service provider Rogers. It has been working well for me so far. Occasionally, I would get some drops when I have some guests over and there are more number of devices connected to the network, but otherwise, it's been working well and the speed has been pretty decent. Um, However, this year I thought maybe I will get a new mesh Wi-Fi system with the new Wi-Fi 6 and give it a shot and see if that improves my speed throughput and ability to connect to more number of devices. So I went ahead and bought this TP-Link X20 Deco mesh systems and this Nighthawk MK63 mesh system. In this video, I'm going to share my thoughts on these two and how they performed and what are the different features. Let's get to it. First things first, how much do they cost? As of June 2021, both of these models cost around the same, that is Canadian $330. One I found in Amazon and the other I found in Best Buy. Both of these routers come with similar specs. Both of them are Wi-Fi 6. Both of them are AX1800. Um, what does AX1800 mean? It basically means there are two dual bands. One is 5.6 GHz and the other one is 2.4 GHz. And one gives you maximum speed of 1200 and the other one gives you maximum speed of 574. So if you add them up, it comes close to 1800. That's what the spec means. Um, and both of them come with a set of three routers or two routers. Either way, you have to have a main router uh, and then one or more satellite routers. In the Netgear MK63, you can clearly see the difference between the main router and the satellites. The main router has the two ports, one you can connect to your modem, and the satellites just have only one LAN port. In the Deco X20, you actually all three routers are actually identical. You can use any of those three as a main router and the other two as satellites. In terms of square feet area coverage, Netgear claims that their MK63 can cover up to 4,500 square feet, and TP-Link claims that Deco X20 can cover up to 5,800 square feet. Keep in mind, um, higher area coverage is not good enough if the performance is not living up to the expectations. The last feature we're going to look at here is the LAN backhaul. LAN backhaul is the ability for you to connect your main router with the satellites directly using LAN wire. While most people who buy a Wi-Fi mesh system would use it completely wireless, um, using a LAN backhaul would significantly improve the performance and speed. Both of these routers give you the option for LAN backhaul. However, the MK63 does so with only one of their satellites. That is, only one of the MK63 satellites you can actually connect to the main router using LAN backhaul. The other one has to be wireless. However, the Deco X20 gives you the option to connect both of their satellites via LAN backhaul to the main router. Alright, it's time to talk about the performance of these two devices. But first, let's take a look at the different locations I used to measure the performance. This is a layout of my home. As you can see, I have placed the satellite router approximately 30 feet away from the main router, and I have measured the performance in two different locations in the house. I also used three different devices to run my test under three different scenarios. Scenario 1, it's Wi-Fi only. Um, it's a pure mesh network. The main router is connected to a satellite router, and there is no LAN backhaul or any wired connection left. So this is the typical scenario where most people would use it. And scenario number 2 is the LAN backhaul, where I connected the main router with satellites using a LAN wire. And scenario number 3 is there is no satellites. I basically sat in my office room, which is 30 feet apart from the main router, and I used the main router's Wi-Fi signal to run these tests. The yellow highlights are the areas where the Deco X20 performed better, and the green highlights are the areas where the Nighthawk MK63 performed better. Overall, Deco X20 has performed slightly better than the MK63. The difference is only small. In most cases, it's only about 50 to 100 Mbps speed difference. It's not a lot, but there is still a small difference. If I had to pick a winner in performance, that would be Deco X20. So, here are my final thoughts on these two devices. When it comes to the design and looks, I definitely like the Deco X20's looks much better than the Nighthawk. I think they would look very nice wherever you place them in your home. Even the packaging of the Deco look much nicer and simple. Deco also offers the option of LAN backhaul for both of its satellites. Um, that's a good plus, although most people might not use it. Both the companies offer a good mobile app that's easy to use and simple to set up, although I felt like Deco's was slightly easier to use compared to the Nighthawk. And last but not the least, performance wise, both of these routers are very close, but once again, Deco X20 beats Nighthawk by a small difference. So, overall, I think both of these are good devices, and they are very close in terms of performance and other features. However, if I had to pick one, I think I would go with the Deco X20. Before we close this video, I want to share a final thought with you. Wi-Fi mesh systems are great, especially when it comes to filling in the dead spots in your home. However, if you are someone who has a high-speed internet connection in your home, like me, I have like 1 Gbps plan. I think it would be worth to consider either upgrading or buying a expensive, more expensive version of a mesh system like the RB, or just go with a single router with very good specs. What I observed is sometimes a good single router actually beats a basic or a lower end of the mesh system. That's something that I learned of my experience. Um, that's it. Have a good day and thanks for watching. Bye bye.